Hey guys, back with everything you need to know about Babymetal, the next part. Again, doing this in short parts. It's easier for me to remember stuff when we're doing it short parts. You know, you kind of get you can absorb it a little easier as opposed to doing 15 minutes at a time, 20 minutes at a time. And this is kind of broken down in sections for each member, for all that kind of thing so far. So I think it's just a little bit easier. But what a great documentary, huh? Super cool. Um, so informative. And in my opinion, um, you know, when you really love a band, you want to learn about the band. I mean, we have artists that we hear, well, that was a good song, but, you know, you don't delve into, you know, really who they are, who their band is, their roots or origins. Um, but when you love a band, I think it's just respectful uh, to the band, the music, and to the fans to learn. And that's my mission here, guys, is to learn about this band so I know what the heck I'm talking about when I'm talking. Um, I want to keep up on who's currently in the band, um, you know, because they do switch. You know, the band switches around. So it's super important to know that. You know, I mean, one of the first things I obviously learned was the Fox sign. All right, guys, let's jump into this and see what we got today.
Next, we have the brains behind Babymetal.
See, now this is what I was looking for, to see who actually came up with this idea. So this is going to be cool.
Babymetal, full name Kei Kobayashi, is Babymetal's producer and the person who came up with the entire concept of Babymetal. Babymetal had been working at Amuse as a producer since 1996 and was a longtime metal fan. He felt that the metal scene was getting increasingly old and that it needed a jolt of youth to jumpstart the genre's popularity again. After seeing Sue perform at the Karen Girls' farewell concert, Babymetal was taken back by how strong a voice and stage presence she had, which gave him the idea to have her be the front woman for the J-pop metal fusion band he had been planning. The idea being that Sue was such a strong performer that she wouldn't be overwhelmed by a full metal band on stage. He stated that the specific trio of Sue Metal, Yui Metal, and Moa Metal was the perfect combination, saying, quote, "When I first heard Sue Metal sing, there's not that many singers that sing the way she does, it was very direct to me, and metal bands don't usually have any dance aspect, so I thought it would be interesting to add that to the new future of metal, hence I selected Yui Metal and Moa Metal to be the twin factor in the choreography."
Who would have ever thought, guys, back in the day, that in a metal band we would see choreography like that? What a great idea Babymetal had. I mean, I would never have believed it until I saw it, you know. It just works. Everything works so cool with this heavy, super heavy music and this awesome band. You have these girls up there, man, just doing so much stuff, and they command the stage. Wow. They just absolutely command the stage. It's incredible. It really is. And what a great idea. So we got to give love and respect to Babymetal for coming up with this idea, because without him, we wouldn't have Babymetal. So Babymetal, much love, much respect to you, brother. Thank you so much for this incredible idea.
When the girls were chosen for Babymetal, none of them had any previous experience with the metal genre, and they initially found it to be scary and were shocked at the music they began working on.
そうですね、最初メタルを知った頃はメタルってすごく速いし、なんか激しいし怖い音楽だなっていうふうに思ってたんですけど、でも今思うことはメタルってすごく心に打つもの、心に響くものがある音楽だなっていうふうに。
It wasn't until they saw Metallica perform live that they began to love and respect the metal genre. Now,
all right, guys, I'm going to pick up the next part next time, because this is Mikiko Metal. And it looks like she is the choreographer. So to be able to absorb the last information of Babymetal, I like to keep it in short parts. Um, wow. I mean, seriously, I was just thinking about that. I would never believe this would work. You know what I mean? I mean, the music, absolutely, but um, with the girls and the choreography, I would never have believed it. But that's the thing, guys. It works so well, and it just makes baby metal so unique, um, so diverse. Expect the unexpected, right, guys? All right, guys, that's a super cool part. Now I know um, who whose idea this was because I don't look. I wanted to look. I wanted to look to see who did it, but I wanted to see what this documentary had to say, and I try to give you honest reactions, guys. All right, so I'll be back with the next part either later today or tomorrow, guys. Once we get this documentary done, we can start really delving into baby metal. Um, but I just want to learn more about them before I get really deep diving into them. So that's important for me. That way I know more about the band, so when I talk, I don't sound, uneducated about the band. Um, all right, guys, have a great start to your week. Rainy day here in Maine, rainy and cold. So I hope it's warmer where you guys are. Much love, much respect. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for hanging out every time you stop by the channel, guys. We'll catch you soon.